Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. So in our last video, we talked about Authority Manager and ultimately why it's a great way to secure our X1 Validator. Ultimately, if somebody were to get into your server, they can't steal your funds because what we did is we changed the withdrawal authority to a local machine or your ledger, depending on what you chose. So that begged the question, is there anything else that we can do that's low-hanging fruit to reduce the odds of a bad actor getting into our server, even if we do have Authority Manager up? And the answer is yes. We are going to change the default port 22 to something else. Now, why do we want to do that? And why does this matter? Well, ultimately it matters because if a bad actor decides to create a way to automate trying to brute force their way into your server, they're going to target the servers that have the default port 22. But if we change it, it kind of changes up the variables a little bit, makes it a little bit harder for them. And it's pretty simple to do. All right, so let's jump right in. First and foremost, we are going to log in to our server. Voila. Secondly, we're going to pull up our instructions here. I'm going to link this down below. You can follow along. It's very simple though, guys. All we're going to do is copy paste this, put in our password. You're going to find where it says port 22. We're going to uncomment it and we're going to change it to whatever we want. So I'm going to go 2222. Then we're going to do Control X, Y on the keyboard for yes, and then enter. And voila. So now what we're going to do, and we're going to go ahead and skip this down. We're going to force reload SSH. So we're going to go ahead and go there. And now we're going to verify to make sure it's working. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up a new terminal before we log out of this one. And we're going to, and you can see it's pretty straightforward. We're going to do the same thing as we normally do to log in, except we're going to add this this P and then the port number. So it's going to be SSH and then the -P for port, right? And then 2222. Now we're going to do admin2 at and then our IP address. And I think we're good to go. Now what we're going to do, let's exit out of this. Let's exit here. Okay, so let's just see what happens if I try to log in the normal way now. So if I do SSH admin2, I'm a bad actor. I'm trying to get into your server. Oh, connection refused. It won't let me do it. So what, again, we do is SSH -P, then the port 2222, and then admin2 at our server, and voila. We are back in action. Okay, guys, let's just say cool, but you know what? I want to go back to port 22. Help me get there. So now what we're going to do, we're going to, once we're logged in, open up the config again. We're going to type in our password. We're going to find it, and we're going to change it back to 22. Just like that. We're going to do Control X, Y, enter. Then we're going to do that force reload again. And if you want, I think that's it. We're just going to exit. And now it should, in theory, work. And as you can see, it's back to how we had it. All right, guys, if you like this video, comment down below. If you want to see more ways to secure your X1 Validator, if you have any other ideas, let me know, and you guys have a wonderful day. See ya.